But yeah, I know what you mean. Sometimes you can just find, you know, the season just maybe not going the way you want or whatever.
The Rockies in Denver, Colorado. A moment ago, through a shower of pyrotechnics, it was the hometown Broncos taking the field as they get set to do battle with the Seattle Seahawks.
The B2B?
B2B what? I want to pause it. Let's do a kick-off on our pause. Play.
Okay.
Here we go in a rematch of Super Bowl 48. The Seahawks and Broncos are underway.
Oh yeah, I got it. Hold on.
And that drives coaches insane, doesn't it? When they see that happen, it just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you're giving up yardage.
Cool, I got it.
You got it, yeah?
Hold on, cool. Yeah.
Now the Broncos are going to take a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
Oh, you ready now? Yeah, okay.
Yeah, we're good.
Who did you play last?
Joseph.
How was that?
It was alright, you know. My defense is terrible, man.
On 1st and 10, it's Wilson. Throwing middle, and it's complete.
No, you'll pick it up though, man. You said you hadn't played the computer for like ages.
The last time I
start the drive, a gain of 12 and a first down.
PlayStation, was the last time we did a Madden tournament, and that was like a December game.
You just don't play it, really.
I don't play it. I don't turn it on, man.
They'll throw on first down with Wilson. He's just going to dump this one off to his fullback out of the backfield. Nothing on that one. It'll be second down.
I know that play went for no yardage, but I like the attempt because the fullback position, whether it's a fullback, a tight end, an H-back, wherever you want in that spot, not known as a primary pass catcher, so sometimes the element of surprise works in your favor, but on that play, give credit to the defensive guys.
The tight end, Ed Dixon, was the target. And that takes us from second to third down.
When I watched that play, I thought about what my coaches had told me in the past. The biggest teaching point, get your head around. Locate the football so you can make a play on it while it's in the air. That's exactly what he did there. That was nice.
Here's Wilson. Pressure comes, and Wilson's going to go down. Von Miller in there to drop him for a loss of 10. And it'll be 4th and long.
You never know.
I'm terrible on those field goals.
Are you terrible? You got to say, yeah? No.
There's no point. 50 yards. I'm not going to either.
Okay, look at this. The punt team nowhere to be found. They're on the sidelines. Offense going to go for this on the opening drive.
Don't do it, man.
They'll indeed go for it with Wilson.
He had it.
It's incomplete.
He had it.
Boy, a real head scratcher there. And the Broncos are going to get the football back in great field position. On 1st and 10, here's Keenum. Finding a safety valve here. That's complete. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. They call it a gain of 19, and it moves the chains.
Nice little nifty play for him there. That's the ability to read a defense and utilize players that don't often get picked up in coverage easily. And I'm talking about being able to use the backside of the backfield. Because I know when I used to cover, hey, we got everybody he just knocked out there, and he just got a nice first down.
What do we love to say? Get those backs. That is into the end zone for a Denver touchdown.
I'm on after the plays, isn't it?
I
used to follow I used to be proper Eagle fan back in the days
when we draw up defenses on the board, we do account for every receiver. But on that particular play, somehow he was wide open, became an easy touchdown pass.
McManus's point after is good, and it's now a 7-0 game.
Yeah, I just pull a play.
And to no one's surprise here in Denver, that'll carry through the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the Seahawks get ready to trot out on the field. And last time out, went for it on 4th down, turned it over, gave a great field position, turned into 6 points. So they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right? The decision to go for it on 4th down. It caused every bit of it, but it showed confidence. Hey, I got confidence in you guys to work it on 4th. Didn't happen. Also showed confidence in the defense. They didn't pick up their end of the bargain, so now they've got to come back out and start over and rebuild that confidence.
A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13. Now Wilson on 2nd down. And it's hauled in by Ed Dixon. And he's into the clear. And they finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 34. It's a big play there for Seattle. 44 yards. Now it's Carson.
Oh, nice move.
Before he's brought down. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first.
On any explosive run, you can almost feel the ground shaking, and that's from the offensive linemen creating space for their runners. I had an old coach tell me before, they always told his runners, run around the offensive line in pregame. Get used to the ground shaking so you don't trip and fall when it happens in a game.
From the red zone now, here's Wilson on 1st down. Baldwin with it over the middle. And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6. Same result as last play, 14 yards and another 1st down. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal.
Taken down.
And they'll get him down here at about the 5-yard line. Only a yard that time, 2nd and goal. Be interesting to see now what they do offensively down near the goal line after not much there that time.
As the offensive play caller, that may change your sequence now. Instead of coming right back with a running play, you may have to go to the air.
On 2nd down, here's Wilson.
Oh, come on, a Boston, man.
And he's taken down. Coming on the blitz. He gets him for a loss of 7.
2nd goal, last thing you need to do is get pushed backwards to take a sack. But he couldn't find anywhere to go with the football. Had to eat it and ended up on the ground.
On 3rd and goal, Wilson. This is caught.
Oh, nice play. Nice play.
Touchdown. Tyler Lockett, a 12-yard touchdown grab. And the Seahawks just an extra point away from tying this thing out. And it's no good. He misses the extra point, and this remains a 7-6 game. Out to kick is Janikowski. Fielded about a yard deep. And he'll take this one near the 25, call it the 26-yard line. The Broncos offense now gets ready to head back onto the field. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline. Because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you score points, it's a whole lot better view. When you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
Now it's Freeman.
Right
at the 30-yard line. Call it a gain of 4 on 1st, and that'll make it 2nd down.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable 2nd down, a very solid gain on that play.
Huh?
And they'll go on the ground. Tough going there. Just a gain of a yard there, and now it'll be 3rd down.
Another scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker. What that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
Now Keenum.
Rush,
and down he goes. Marquinhos Mingo. He's the one one that gets him down. It'll be a loss of 5, and it'll bring up 4th down. The Broncos
when I was there
send
from
out
like
their punter now.
2011 to
Back deep, the dangerous Tyler
I
Lockett.
think that's like the best.
Yeah, especially is, isn't it?
And
That's
this
what
one
we
hits
like.
at the
That's
3
when
and
we
then
got
bounds
that
into the
Warriors
end
blitz.
zone for a touchback. The
then
Seattle
we won
offense now set to
the
come back
D1
out on the
championship.
field.
Yeah. I mean, I think
Wilson, the Seahawks take over now, 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
what happens sometimes, though, man.
From the gun, it's Wilson. Forced out to his left. He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's 2nd down.
Yeah, you only get to 2 yards on 1st and 10, but he's better off doing that than throwing an incompletion or even worse, an interception.
Here's a 2nd and 5 now from the 25. Now a toss play. It's Carson. And he'll fight forward to about the 27-yard line. Alongside my broadcast partner, Charles Davis, Brandon Gordon. It's the Seahawks with the football to begin quarter number 2. They'll face a 3rd down conversion attempt here, 3rd and 3.
But yeah,
Don't do it.
Now Wilson. He finds his man, Baldwin.
How did he hold on to that?
The 1st down yardage to the 35. 1st down Seahawks, Wilson to Baldwin.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
Throwing now, Wilson on 1st down.
oh come on, throw the ball, mate. That was there.
It's a sack. Derek Wolf
He was
in
open.
there to drop him, and it'll be a loss of about 8.
I'm starting to feel for that quarterback back there. I mean, you know me. Normally, don't have a lot of empathy for the QB, right? In this case, definitely. He's been on constant duress this entire game. I don't know how he's surviving back there.
And to think, there's still a long way to go in this football game. He's unable to grab it.
Oh my days.
Position, couldn't hold on third down.
How?
The beauty of being able to play his own defense when you can sit back and see the ball coming out of the quarterback's hands, guess what? Creates a lot of confusion, kind of a muddle in the middle of the field where you can go make a play on the football.
Yeah.
And the Seahawks on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This will be a tough 3rd and 18. To throw is Wilson. He's going to air this out for Baldwin.
Oh,
It's going to be knocked away.
Lucky. That was lucky.
Certainly looked like they were getting ready to
I
convert
thought
there
he was
on
open,
3rd
though.
down.
He was open. Yeah, he was
Effort to
open.
get
He
his
was
hand
open.
on that one, knock it
floated in the air
away,
for
and
too
brings
long.
up a 4th down decision.
And he gets this away, and look at this. This is a good one. And this is going to hit the goal line and continue on into the end zone for a touchback. Now this Broncos offensive unit ready to head back out onto the field. They're out in front. Last time they had to punt it away. We'll see if they can add to their lead now.
They don't want to go out and punt it away again.
Did you go
This
for any
team
tickets
now
for the
wants to
NFL
get a
game?
cushion, put people away.
Did you go for any of the tickets for the NFL game?
No.
They'll run it now out of the gun.
I think my mate
And
can
he'll
work.
get only a couple up to
He
the
said
22.
in one of the games.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and
Is there any game that you want to go
laterally
super particular?
and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
So you don't
I
mind.
don't even. I hardly watch it.
Keenum
I
throwing on
hardly watch it.
second.
American
He's going to flip one out here to his running back. And he's going to get this
No
one
more football more
across
than
the
that.
30-yard line.
What's
A
running
10-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Broncos first down.
Itself, I don't really
And at his size, he's a
normally
smaller
watch
back.
like
You can get him the football. He can kind of get lost, make someone miss. It's good for him.
Yeah, it's great for him. I like what you said there. Sometimes he gets lost in the traffic a little bit, but get him out in the open field into some space. He plays to his strengths the best and keeps him out of it where all the big boys are, you know, make someone miss in the open field.
23 yards on the play.
It was just so long. I'll play it. I'll go to the stadium and watch it, but to get home and then you're going to watch it, like,
at the 46.
Come on, man. Yeah.
Shotgun snap for Keenum. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Patrick. And he'll be brought down, it looks like right at the 40. A gain of 6 there on first.
We have to win Sunday.
Many people like to throw to the tight end.
And then we've got to win out and then hope that
he creates mismatches
Solent
with his
win out as well.
But slot receivers do the same thing with their quickness, their speed,
we have to
and their
hope
route
that
running savvy.
we're playing Hertfordshire cheaters. Yeah. We've got to beat them by 7 because they beat us by 7. So we've got to beat them by 7 or more.
And that play going
so if we beat them on Sunday and then hope that they lose to Solent in the last game of the season, then we're in. So if we lose, we're out, basically. So it's one of those ones.
Did you guys lose players or you still have the same players?
Nah, they've lost players, man. They've lost a lot of players, so there's a lot of like kind of rookies as well. So it's not like the same team.
Throwing for his running back, and he's got it complete.
You had me as well, you know.
30 to the 25-yard line.
If only he didn't die.
Denver has the first down. The play going for 15 yards.
We can talk all we want about football being a game of strength and brawn. It's also a game of mismatches, and they're trying to create one there, getting it to their back out of the backfield to make a bigger play.
As we often say, get it to him in space, let him use his leg.
Yeah, if he can get a matchup against a linebacker or maybe a defensive end dropping out in a zone blitz, he's going to win that battle just about every time. Well, they certainly had success throwing the ball on this drive, and not as much running it as we just saw once again on that last play. Stopped after a very short game.
Fullback's alright, though, isn't it?
Abandoned the run totally, because otherwise, pass rushers just tee off on your quarterback.
That's what I'm saying.
Makes it very, very difficult for him in that situation.
He's very good, bro.
He's very good. For the end zone, but it's incomplete. And he can't hang on. That's definitely going to be one he wishes he had back. Incomplete in the end zone.
Yeah, how old is he?
I don't know.
Throwing on third down, Keenum.
Double
team, and it's intercepted. Picked up by the linebacker, and he brings it back to right around the 26-yard line.
The thing I like about him,
timing is everything on a route like this. He tried to drive that football into a tight spot. And if you're a little early or a little late, chances are there's going to be someone there. And sure enough, this one's going the other way.
When we're playing the role, it's like, this guy was so relaxed. I'm like, bro, do you know you're playing the role in defense?
He doesn't care, innit? That's what you've got to be, though. You've got to be like that, bro.
It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up second down.
That was a nice hit. He's so relaxed, so calm.
First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's second and 12.
And that was quick concession as well, wasn't he?
2 minutes remain here in the first half. Back to Denver right after this.
That's the problem. That's the thing you just got to try and hope. It's not easy though, isn't it?
Yeah, it's not easy, man. I reckon
on second down, Wilson. They'll lock it with a grab over the middle. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. It'll be a gain of 16
from
number 16.
Saying you lost to Bristol, though, because we didn't beat Bristol.
Right after the turnover, they come out throwing.
And that means it's a sudden change situation. We used to practice it on defense. Sudden change, get out there, stop the offense. But you typically run out there with
can't get rid of it. He's taken down.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This
the thing is, you beat Kent, but then Kent beat them twice. I don't understand that. It's a bit weird, isn't it? So, this game, yeah, that's what I'm saying. It doesn't make no sense. But then you
come up second and long, and the pass protection just has not been there this afternoon.
They got there, they saw the size of the guys. Yeah, these guys are small, whatever, we beat them. It was just tough enough, man.
Out of the gun, here's Wilson.
Easy, innit?
Trying to lay one up deep. Throw across his body, and it's intercepted.
Picked up
by Will Parks. And these guys are going to get the football at their own 47-yard line. They set themselves behind the chains, trying to get it all back in one play, and it backfired.
Didn't feel like a pitcher working his way into a 3-0 count, right? You're behind. What do your coaches always tell you? Get it back one pitch at a time. In this case, they tried to get it back right away, and it didn't work out.
Crystal are always tough at home, though. They bring the A game as well for Olympics. They always do that.
Nice gain of 25 yards.
They play smart. They don't play aggressive or they just play smart and fast.
They go play action here on first down. He's going to be taken down. Pressure gets there back at the 39-yard line. Frank Clark in there to make the sack. He buries him for a loss of 10. Here's Keenum now on second down.
Oh, man.
Defensively, that's Earl Thomas, the all-pro safety, knocking it free.
In most pass defenses, the guy playing safety has the ability to roam free and try and go to the football. But when you're in man, you've got to cover just like a guy playing out on the corner. Lock up on the receiver and go to the football. That's exactly what he did, batting that one away.
On third and long, it's Keenum.
Oh my God!
And it falls down incomplete.
He dropped
They're
it
going
again.
for a receiver here. Already has one touchdown in this first half, a second one not to be.
I like where their headspace is, though. I mean, I really like the thought process, right? You got a guy who's already scored one, right?
Missed it. Got it.
Continue the hot hand.
Oh
and make
my
them adjust
God.
to you defensively. I like what they were trying to get done, even though they weren't successful.
And that's the risk of the long field goal miss here at this stage of the second quarter. You give up great field position.
And that gives them one more opportunity to make something happen and something big. And we've seen crazy stuff happen at the end of halves.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. It's caught on the side by Baldwin. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime. That pass play wound up for negative yardage, so here's second and 11. From the shotgun, Wilson. And it's hauled in by Nick Vanette. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. And we're going to get a timeout.
How?
2 seconds remaining in the second quarter.
Hey, I can make this. Let's go.
Ball up to the 45
Wait,
now as
what
they
am I
come
doing?
up on first and
Crap.
10.
Crap, I didn't know. I can't do anything. I'm going to time out. No, it's cool. Just score this.
Final play of the half. It's Wilson. Got his man complete over the middle. It's
Oh my
and
God.
they move this all the way down to the 9.
You're kidding. I was
So
like,
we've hit intermission. It's halftime.
Now you get the ball back again.
This is the
Okay.
NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports.
Oh, yeah.
Broncos with a lead, and they will be receiving this kickoff here as quarter 3 is underway. This is fielded at the goal line. And nice work on the return as they start their drive just past the 30-yard line. Here comes the Broncos offensive unit here as they'll have it first to begin this third quarter. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking to extend that lead.
And this is where I enjoy talking about one of my favorite subjects, tendency breakers, or counters as I also like to call them. You've done things in a certain way in the first half, and they've had the ability to see what you've done. They're going to make their adjustments. So guess what? You adjust yourself and try and stay ahead of the pace because you are looking for some separation in this ball game.
The adjustment to the adjustment.
Without a doubt. Show them one thing, hit them with something else.
He's got it, the tight end Jeff Hireman. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or two shy of the 40. Give them 14 yards there and a Denver first down. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
Oh, come on, man.
Now flags will come in. I think this one's going to be on the defense for jumping. So 5 yards there as one of the big guys up front moved.
And in a 4-3 front, you've got the 2 defensive tackles right near the football. I know there's a lot of movement around there, but they're always taught to have one eye on the football. Apparently, that didn't happen.
Now a play fake here on first down. Sutton reeling it in on the left side. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Denver score.
You still have to get the ball out quick, so I saw someone coming straight into my face.
2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Broncos will add on to their lead. Now McManus on to kick this one off. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Now we'll see what this Seahawks offense has in store with their first possession of the second half. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve.
Oh,
this
my
is intercepted. My goodness.
Oh, man.
Bradley Roby. And the return here will go to the 31-yard line.
Well, that's a drive killer right there. Not a really confident throw either. This one was kind of up for grabs, and it's going to come down the hands of the wrong team.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. So they get the INT. Now here's Keenum. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back. Complete. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Denver has a first down on the 15-yard play.
Good route, good pickup for first down yardage, and that is a tough one to cover. The angle route, because a running back getting out of the backfield, if you're trying to cover that, especially if you're in the linebacker spot and you're seeing this play develop, he heads out towards the flat first, and that often gets you to overcommit running in that direction. Then he cuts back up inside you into the middle of the field. That's what we just saw there for a nice pickup.
Out of the gun, Keenum.
Oh, come on. Throw the ball properly.
Forces it incomplete. Down this close to the goal line, first down. Surprised that wasn't a run?
I am, and you know I'm old school. I want to run the ball on first down in this situation because second down, that gives me that option of running play action and maybe throwing it.
Line of scrimmage, again the 4-yard line. 2nd and goal.
How are you going to let him catch? It's 2 of you.
Touchdown.
It's 2 of them.
Deshaun Hamilton from 4 yards out. And the Broncos will extend their lead.
It was literally 2 of them there.
And all about timing there on that short stop, Charles.
Exactly
right. Because once they're in their zone, you don't move from time to stand in their zone.
Touchdown.
Now McManus on to kick this one off. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Seahawks offense now, they get set to go back to work. And last time wasn't pretty. 1 play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive after what happened on the last one. Throw it on the first play. Give the quarterback some confidence.
See what happens. They'll begin the drive with Carson. And he'll wind up with about 6, up past the 30 to the 31. You know, despite the scoreline, I think they've got to like where they are here. They're on the road and just 1 big play away from getting right back in this game.
I'm going to follow right along with you because the spot they're in now is a credit to their defense. They've kept them in it by making the plays that they've made. And that just means you're 1 big score away from being right back there.
Now the question is, can this offense step up and make that play? Because that's been an issue for them in this game. On 3rd down.
Oh, you were there. You were there.
We'll get this up only to about the 33. Just a yard on the run there. That's going to bring us to a 4th down.
Well, it's not time to get them established, but in my estimation, they've got to pick up the urgency here. They've got to get quickly in and out of the huddle and run off a bunch more plays.
He will have a first down here at about the 40. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a first down.
Running lanes were at a premium in the first half, but he's able to find some room there, and he's hoping that that's a precursor of a big second half.
Definitely make it yard.
On 1st and 10, it's Wilson. Looking left side, and he's got him in. That's Baldwin. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. It's a pickup of 16 there, and it'll lead to a new set of downs. They'll toss it out to Carson. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line. It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
On third down, Wilson. He's got the first down here inside the 30. And he'll be taken down at the 26.
He just got out so quick.
15 yards through the air and a first down.
When this offense can get their tight ends involved, they can move the football. Here, a nice route, able to look it in, and picks up the first down.
Here's Carson.
Oh, there was a free lane. There was a free lane.
The all-pro Von Miller there on the tackle.
He was gone.
Sometimes with the running game, you've just got to stick with it. Look, it's the third quarter, no time to panic. But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe change up some blocking assignments or run a few different plays, but stay with the overall essence of the running game.
Here's Wilson to throw.
Oh, I missed the guy out of the way. Oh, I think I did a quick one and die. Oh, there you go.
Doug Baldwin, a 20-yard touchdown. And the Seahawks are able to close the gap just a bit. This time, the extra point up and good. And that'll cut the lead to 21-17. Out to kick is Janikowski. Now on the return, Brendan Langley. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line. And Denver getting set to take the field. After the long touchdown drive we just saw, you wonder if maybe that's taken a little of the wind out of this offensive sails because they had it going pretty good last time, too.
Had to sit over there for a little while, didn't they? You know, they were eager, amped up to get back on the field after just scoring, hoping to get the ball back quickly. That didn't happen, so I'd say come out, just kind of get started again. You know, doesn't have to be anything dramatic. Just get moving, get loose again, and see if they can get it downfield.
A good pickup there, a 22. And he's certainly been a huge factor in this when he's got the 2 touchdowns to his credit. Now they look to him again. He picks up the first.
Yeah, I can hear everyone saying, well, why don't you cover him, double him, triple him, do what you have to do. But sometimes they get locked into such a group.
Oh, my days. He didn't catch that.
He didn't catch that. He didn't catch
it. He didn't do that.
Emmanuel Sanders, 40
He didn't catch it. He didn't do that.
And the Broncos will end and he's able to put it through.
Yeah, it's difficult though. Yeah. You can make a big difference.
Now McManus on to kick this one off. That's fielded in the end zone. Here come the Seahawks now, set to take over on offense. I guess they have to feel a little gratified to at least get on the board last time, but still work to do.
No doubt about it. I wonder now if they're going to try to increase the urgency a little bit, maybe pump up the pace, maybe go 2-minute. Who knows? Let's see what they decide to do.
Now Wilson on first down.
No.
And Wilson's going to be intercepted a third time. Picked up by the free safety.
You know you have no one there marking him.
Finally running down, not until he brings us all the way back down inside the 10-yard line.
There was literally no one on him.
So their woes on offense continue. That's the second pick from here in the third.
Oh, that's taking it quickly.
But that was an opportunity to help them get back into the game. Instead, he throws another interception, and now their task is even tougher.
And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be second and goal. Another shot from the 9 on second and goal. He'll get it up the middle. It's a pickup of 3, but still a little work to do on third and goal. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
Yeah, and they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
The Broncos on third down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. They're looking at a 3rd and goal here. Here's Keenum.
Oh, how did he make that play? Good play by him, though.
That's Earl Thomas, the all-pro safety, knocking it free.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? The zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on 3rd down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. 3rd down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
After splitting the uprights, McManus to kick it away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Seahawks offense now, they get ready to head back onto the field. And last time, 1 play interception. So this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see what they decide to do with play calling. Because a 1-play drive where you throw an interception, a lot of people think the very next time out, run the football, don't give them a chance.
Maybe play action?
I think maybe you go play action, show your quarterback, get a little confidence in him, and let him fling another one.
Over the middle, complete. That's Baldwin. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39.
I don't care how many times you tell the story, it never loses its luster for me. Doug Baldwin, undrafted out of Stanford, and plays like a #1 receiver should in the NFL. I don't care how you cover him. I don't care that his size isn't great. He's the one that typically comes up with the football.
Absolutely. His roots go all the way back to Gulf Breeze, Florida, where he's from, right on the water near Pensacola. And then, of course, to Stanford. And, boy, he's been good. This is Carson. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd down. And the trend continues here in the 4th like it was in the 1st, 2nd, and 3rd. He's had nowhere to run.
And you're probably thinking to yourself, why do they keep feeding him the football? Well, they trust him first and foremost. They do believe that over time he might actually pop one of these runs. The bottom line is he takes care of the ball well for them, so they'll keep handing it to him.
On 3rd down, Wilson. He's got the tight end, Vanette. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. 5th catch of the afternoon, and that gives him a 1st down. You cannot write these guys off just yet, not with a quarterback like that under center.
You mean it actually crossed your mind, with him running the team, that you could actually maybe write this game off?
Not yet.
Not a chance. Not with him. We've seen it too many times.
They run it with Carson.
Oh, make the play, son.
And his rough afternoon continues. He's going nowhere again. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. Seems pretty obvious defensively a key was stopping the run game. How have they done it so successfully?
To me, it seems that these guys really did a nice job of paying attention during the scouting report meeting. And you know, Brandon, when they do those, they talk about the top plays that these guys like to run. The best runs for the top running back. Those are the ones you focus on and want to take away. And they've done that pretty successfully in this game.
Now a handoff looking right. And he'll take this down just shy of the 25-yard line. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Now Wilson.
Oh, my
God. What a diving catch there.
What are you doing?
14 there, and it moves the chains.
And that's how you throw for a whole heap of yards in a game. You get efforts like that from your receivers. How about him laying out for that catch?
Yeah, excellent. Makes the quarterback look
he had a lane,
better.
I know, I
Juke,
didn't
but
see
still
it, man.
corralled shy of the 5 at the 6-yard line. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4. On 2nd down, Davis. And this is going to result in losing yardage. They're driven back to the 8-yard line. That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a 3rd down.
When you're putting together a formula for winning defense, it's exactly what we're seeing in this game. Controlling the line of scrimmage, attacking, and changing everything so that now they're playing in the offense's backfield.
Humbly. We're going to go for it. Don't do it. Oh, that's for the timeout.
They run this play on 4th and 1. We're going to get a break and a timeout. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter.
Trust me. Not worth it.
Mate.
A field goal does you no good, so they're going to stay out there and go for it on 4.
Oh, bloody hell. You just stacked up the whole thing.
Don't do it. No, don't do it.
With a gap. You know what,
Gotta try it here. He's back to
don't do it.
Back at the 11-yard line.
Don't do it.
In there to bring him down for a loss of 7. Keenum going to lead the Broncos up now 1st and 10 from back at their own 10-yard line. To throw is Keenum. Looking for Sanders here. He's got a man. Complete. And they finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 34.
He was. I saw it as well.
Sanders
I was like, oh,
56 yards. Throwing on 1st down is Keenum. Pressure comes. He's taken down by the Seahawk defense. Frank Clark in there to get him his 2nd sack now of the afternoon. After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. Shotgun snap for Keenum. Left side here to Sanders. He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. And a nice gain of 21 yards. Time for a break. We'll come back and see this one out after this. And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Play action. Now it's Keenum.
No.
Sacked back at the 29. K.J. Wright in there to bring him down for a loss of 7. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on 2nd down. Keenum wants to throw it. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. They get 16 out of that one, but they'll still need to convert on 3rd.
If you're running out route, it's likely you're going to end up near the sideline. And what did we just see there?
Toe tap.
You got it. The benefits of practice. Toe tapping, foot dragging.
Oh, no. Oh, that was silly.
That was nowhere. Losing yardage back to the 15. Calling a loss of 2 on the play. And that'll bring up 4th down.
Should have known he was going to blitz or something.
Vance Joseph making his mark. His guys will go on 4th down. 4th down for Keenum. Throw left side. In by Hamilton. And now this is going to depend on the spot. And they say he's just short. So we were looking at each other up here in the booth when they went for that saying, oh, wow, talk about trying to add insult to injury.
Some teams are just like that. You know, some philosophies, some coaches are like, look, when I got a chance to put some more points on the board, I don't care what the situation, I'm going to do it. And they're also the same coaches as a general rule that if someone does it to them, you won't hear a peep or protest out of them. That's just who they are.
And before this 2nd down play, we'll get a whistle, a signal, and a timeout. As it comes with 1:04 left to go in the game. Able to get 7 on that 1st down pass play. 2nd and 3. From the gun, it's Wilson. Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete. He was going for the tight end, Nick Vanette. And it's 3rd and short. Another wayward pass. You know, things started out poorly in this game, and to be frank, they just really haven't gotten much better.
And all that does is embolden the secondary. They feel good about what's going on, and they just play better and better.
And he's got Lockett. And now before this first down play, we're going to get a timeout here, as the clock will stop with 55 seconds remaining in the football game. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. On 1st down, Wilson. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Brandon Marshall. And a return across midfield and to the 46-yard line.
Well, this defensive pressure has been constant all game long.
He was so slow with that break.
They've all been excellent, and now they'll tack on an interception here as this one continues to slip just further and further out of hand.
Keenum's going to throw it here. Wide open receiver complete. And that one results in 35 yards.
Well, go ahead and throw the ball, man. You got the big lead. You got the clock on your side. Obviously, they don't care much about the feelings of the other team, do they?
Well, I was going to say, you better run to the locker room pretty quick after this one.
Well, right now, maybe. They're just looking at it from the fantasy perspective. More points for every.
And they take it into the end zone for a Denver score. Cortland Sutton, a 12-yard touchdown grab. And the Broncos turn that interception into a touchdown. Extra point from McManus is good. And they open the lead up now to 25. Now McManus on to kick this one off. This one fielded at the 5. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line. Seattle now ready to march out of the field. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride?
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once. We were down huge, and someone said, "Coach, what do you want to call?" He just waved a hand like, "Who cares? Let's get out of here and do something some other time." But some teams like to do something at the end to feel a little bit better as they continue to move forward.
Yeah, probably just want to put this one behind them. That one goes for 24 yards. Wilson now off the bootleg. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes.
Good game, bro.
Yeah.
It was close, bro.
Yeah, first half was tight.
Close, bro.
Charles, we saw a lot of points go up in this one. Certainly defensively, stuff that they can look at on film, don't you think?
No doubt about it. And they've got to go back and check where the errors are, how they're going to fix them, and continue to
every time I play with them other guys, all I do is wait for someone to make a mistake. That's all it is. I just wait. If I'm moving with the ball, but that's fine. I'm waiting to throw it to me. And that's why I capitalise.
Look at that first. Yeah,
that's what I'm saying. It's close, isn't it?
Yeah, it's third quarter.
Third quarter. That's
so
what it
that's
goes.
a wrap for Charles Davis on Brandon Gunn. And this has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. For more, check us out at easports.com. The Broncos are winners as we say so long from Denver.
Well, good game, bro.
Yeah, and put the screen, innit?
Yeah. Okay.
Cool. No worries, man. I'm gonna get up as well.
Yeah.
Alright. Alright, in a bit.